Hey guys, how are you doing today? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be in the world today. Well, this is the portion of our journey together where I now share with you my story. And before we get started, I want to just to actually make you aware, let you know that I'm not sharing my story. It's not a woe is me, it's not a sob story, but one of rather, as what you may have heard all the time, a redemption story. I know that sounds kind of cliche-ish, but in this world there are many obstacles, and we overcome them. That's kind of the point, or the expectation, if you will. So here we go. So about the age in between 7 and 9, I can't remember the exact age. I was actually molested by a family member of mine, and it was pretty. It definitely made me question my identity and who I am and all those things. And also, as I continued to grow up, middle school, high school, I was also bullied. I was picked on, teased, and taunted for what I looked like, who I was, and all of those things. And it definitely, of course, it made me, question my self-worth, my value, my esteem, all of those things that make us whole as human beings. The things that I did not value or see the value in because of these experiences. And so I wanted to share this because it's my hope that whoever sees this, whoever watches this video, that one, you're not alone. This experience is unfortunately not new, and you're not by yourself. Hopefully this can bring you to the light, can bring you hope to know that because I overcame it, you can overcome it too. And I remember I want to share that about a year, toward the end of last year, I remember listening to a lady. She's a great minister, and she shared her story about just the things that she went through as a child and in her family. I mean, it was pretty severe, but because of her experiences, she's a great person. Like, the legacy that she's leaving behind in the earth is so great. And like she said, in her video, she's not sharing it. She wasn't sharing it to make people, feel sorry for her or have this type of like a what do you call it? A pitied attitude towards her about it. And so it was to give other people in the congregation or what have you, the audience, hope to know that because she overcame it, that they can overcome it too. So if I did not overcome what I went through, I wouldn't be able to be here to share with you my journey and my story and what I've gone through. So to close, remember, don't be ashamed of what you've experienced, of what happened to you, what you've gone through. Don't be guilty. It wasn't your fault. Whatever those things were, they weren't your fault. Don't be ashamed. Don't feel shamed. And I want to leave you with this. And this is very, very key, that it's the 10% to 90% rule, if you will, where 10% of life is what happens to you. The other 90% is how you respond. Okay, I'm going to say that again. 10% of life is what happens to you. The other 90 is how you respond. Okay, that's the overcoming the obstacles part, whatever those obstacles are. So take in what I shared, and hopefully this resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and it gives you some kind of inspiration or some motivation or angst, if you will, to kind of move in the direction of your healing or your overcoming that hurdle, whatever that may look like, whatever that may be. Okay, so next week we're gonna continue on in the journey, just discussing the overcoming, the confidence building, and all of those great things as we keep journeying forward. So follow me at Latrell Allen on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. It's all the same thing. And on YouTube, that's Latrell Allen. And you guys take care, and I will see you on next week, Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern.